Hello my darlings, and welcome back to Henford on Bagley. We're in the area of old New Henford once again today, and we're back at the Hamlet of Whittington, where last time we made a small start on the central church and village green area, which is where we're continuing on today by putting in lots more details. So let's get into game and let's make a start. Hello my darlings, and welcome back to Let's Build the World. And here we are back at Whittington Hamlet, Little Whittington, whatever you would like to call it. Yesterday what we did was just made a bare bones start really on the central hub really of the lot itself. So the church, not really thought of a name for this. You can help me out with a name for the church if that's what you want to do. Then feel free to get some ideas down below. Maybe even some storylines for this church. So what we're going to be cracking on with today is we're going to be concentrating on this area still. But what I want to do is get the landscaping in. I want to get more details on the church. There are a few things I'm not happy with. I hate the way that these pillars like finish off on this area here. I really don't like it, so I'm gonna have to try and think of something to do there. Don't know what that's going to be just yet. I have a feeling I might even try a half wall instead of this iron gate there, or iron fence, sorry, like just to like sort of make this look a little bit more interesting. There's just going to be a few things that we need to tweak with this whole build itself, plus getting more details on. We're going to be doing the churchyard today as well, so I do want a little area with some old gravestones, and I had thoughts with this particular churchyard itself. I think what we should do is have half of the churchyard just kind of overgrown. I don't know if I have mentioned it on the channel before, but a lot of the times in Devon and Cornwall, they let kind of churchyards overgrow, especially the ones that are very old. So not many people, well, nobody would be around to know who's buried there. They kind of let them overgrow and wildflowers kind of come about, and that attracts pollinators and stuff. I think that maybe might be a nice little idea to do here. Maybe put a few beehives here as well. So once this turns into a residential rental, they'll all come out and sort of like play around with the honey and the bees and stuff. Hopefully, I don't know if they even do that, but we can do something like that. I think that's what we want to do, but this just needs tweaking. There's just a few things I'm not happy with. I'm still not happy with this roof shape either. I'm really not. So I'm going to try something there as well. So that's what we're doing today. We're also going to be mapping out the terrain paint. I'm going to be doing some pathways today as well. So like a path around the actual village green area itself. Maybe get like a phone box and stuff out just for like detail, that kind of stuff, you know. That's where we're going. That is indeed where we're going today. So I think we should make a start, and I think where I'm going to make a start is just trying to make this church look a little bit better. There's something lacking in it at the minute, and I don't know what it is until it comes through and helps me figure out what's going on in life in general. You know, none of us have got an idea. None of us got an idea about what's going on in life. This is what I was thinking, something like this. If I can take that all the way across, because it did go a bit weird then, but that's fine. And then take that all the way to there. Did I get rid of that on top? I did, yes. And we're going to take you to there as well. That kind of makes the roof shape go a bit weird, doesn't it? I think I prefer it like that, though. Yeah, I do. I do! Do we want to do that? I think we do, yes. And then what I'm going to do, color that in that same texture all the way around. Can I get you on the inside as well, please? Thank you. And then maybe what I can do is pull the pillars upwards and hope for the best here. We're just hoping for the best today. I don't hate it. I mean, nothing's really massively changed, but just that little subtle change might help. Maybe I could put some kind of statue on each point, you know, just to cover that, like, flatness. That's the bit I don't like, as well. It's flat on top. Just looks weird to me. And we're not for it, are we, darlings? No, not on our watch. Yeah, okay. I am just going to just trial. I know I said I didn't want to do this, but no, I still don't want to do that. I think, can I try a strip of that? Does not look right. Do we have a grey? We do, but it's probably going to be the wrong grey. Yeah, it's a perfect size, but it's the wrong grey. Something needs to go there, and I haven't worked out what it is yet. We can do that at a later date, and that later date would be in about 10 minutes or so. Let's get that roof trim on so we can just get roof trim. Let's get that wall trim on so it looks a little bit better like that. Okay, yeah, and it's like around here. Like, I hate it around here. I'm wondering what it would look like without them, you know? Oh, do you know what? I think I prefer that. I do. I much prefer it without the columns on it. I'm going to get rid of the columns. Well, there you go. There's the problem solved, to be honest. Who invited you? Why is it not allowing me to get rid of that trim? Why do I have to constantly fight with the build mode? Oh, there we are. Oh, there we are. Look. Yep. You've shown up now. Okay, stunning. Do I do it around there as well? No. We'll keep it like that. That is so much better without the trim there. Sorry, without the columns. Honestly, my brain is mush. It's the evening. It's the evening of the Friday, so I'm pre-recording this for tomorrow. Oh, today for you, lovelies. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That looks so much better without that. Oh, just those little tweaks can make a massive difference, you know? And that is sorry, I hit my mic then. That is a metaphor for life itself, isn't it? To be honest. Right, first things first, let's cobblestone all of this. This is going to be in the interior as well. Definitely. So we'll get that all the way through there. We'll definitely get to the interior of the church next time as well. Like, we'll get the interior of the church all done and then make a start on something else. Oh, that's won the day for me, that has. That really has. Next thing to go is probably this roof line. I think I might try and go back to that half-gabled look, you know. I know I said I didn't like it in the last one, but I'm going to give it another go. I'm going to give it another chance to redeem itself. I did meet it with the roof line last time, but we can't do that now because we've got the half wall there, and that's fine. But I'm just thinking, yeah, I do think that looks better. I really do. Let's get you on there properly, shall we? Yeah, I much prefer that, you know. I'm going to do the same over here as well. And we'll get all of the textures on there too. Yeah, that's won it for me. That is absolutely the way forward. It really is. Okay. I'm wondering whether to get some columns just in these points though, just so it matches in with the top area. Can we get the grid on so we can actually place it down without it being an absolute boob? Oh, I'm for it. I am very much for that. Okay. So, the top of the roof, I want to add on these here. I did test this out already and it looks lovely. This here from the Life and Death expansion. Why is it not going down there? Is it because there's a half wall on it now? Why am I constantly like finding workarounds for shit? Honestly, I'm sick to the teeth of it. Oh no, there we go. I just needed to come down one. Not me getting bitchy with the Sims, and it was my own doing. Let's put this all the way along. I think this would be perfect. And I do want a big pointy number above the church itself. Can I do that? Yeah, there we go. Oh, yes. That's the ticket. That looks very medieval. I'm into that. I'm in a medieval mood. Oh, you already heard me say in yesterday's video about Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'm just really enjoying that game at the minute. I really am. Okay, so I want some kind of steeple at the top here. Is it called a steeple? Church steeple? Yes, like a pointy. I just want a pointy bit at the top, please. I don't know if I could use this again. I've used this before as one of these. No, I think it's a little bit too nipply at the top. It will just flop out. Oh, do you know what? This one here from Get Famous fits the ticket. Fits the ticket? Okay, we're going to go with that. Yes. Oh, she's sharp. Yes, I'm into that. Okay. Yeah, that's lovely. So that I'm happy. I'm actually happy with how this church looks on the exterior now. I don't think I need to add any more major details. Some smaller details and stuff I would definitely like a little, maybe a water fountain on the wall here would look really lovely. And I've just flew down to the other church that we've done, St. Henry's, and I've just remembered we've already done the wildflowers for the actual graveyard. That was in the back of my head. Like, did we already do that? We did. It turns out that we did. So we're not going to be doing that. We're just going to be doing a nice normal graveyard instead. But I still want it to look very old. So that's what we're doing. Right. Okay. I'm waffling on. So I'm going to grab out a few things. Some lights. Those fountains. I'm going to put 2 on each side, I think. I think that's what I want to do. And then we're going to start mapping out this area and getting some landscaping in here. I want some trees and stuff in here as well. So just a few little cheeky bits first to get us started. First up, some lights. I'm going to use these ones. and flop them into that position there. So the church is all lit up at night around there. That'd be gorgeous. And then I thought about adding this just above here. Just as some kind of crest of I don't know, some kind of crest. Maybe with like the dates and stuff on this church was built. I can imagine that being there. Tried those fountains, like the lion head ones, the water coming out. That go on the wall. The colour was just really off. It just wasn't working for me. So what I'm going to do instead is have a fountain over on this side. And then I'm going to have a bit of like another kind of like stone tablet over here. That maybe it could have been like commemorating something. And I think what I'm going to do is have the graveyard on this side and have this side as a bit of an area for the villagers to be able to come in and use it. So some benches and stuff around, maybe even like a couple of stalls or something. I don't know how I'm going to go about that just yet because we've got a market square going on probably around here. I might just leave that area there for the stalls itself. So that's what we're going to do. First things first, what I need to do is map in paths to go through this church area so we can actually start doing some landscaping as well. So let's get this small square on. I do want a nice stone that I'm probably going to use throughout the whole of the village. So I'm thinking this one here would probably be a really good one. Yeah, I do believe so. Yes, I do believe it will. So let's get this grid on to see where we're working. Let's get you along to there. We can have a little bush in there like that. And then this can come down here. In fact, what I'm going to do is do that whole area in this. Again, this could all be subject to change. Let's just see what happens, you know? We're just going to go through it willy-nilly, loves. Willy-nilly. I love that saying. That's so British, isn't it? Willy-nilly. I don't really know what it means. I think it's just like without due care or something like that. Like not using your brain too much, maybe. Maybe that's what it is. There you go. You've learned something new today in case you didn't know. Okay? So get your willy-nillys out, to be honest. Right. You're coming all the way down. And I'm going to go to the back of the church as well. Probably just around about there, actually. Because I want to use all of that area there for some gravestone moments. I'm still going to be putting a tree and stuff in here. But I'll figure out where I'm going to put that in just a second. Yes, that's nice. Okay, well, let's bring you back. Oh, bring you back down. And I want to start connecting in this path here. So we can go like that. Let's get the grid on again, Aiden. Like that. And I think I want to wrap this path all the way around the village green as well. So we've got this lovely little cobblestone moment. That is just going to make a lot of sense for mapping it around. This might get bigger on this side, but I doubt it because I do want to do some houses maybe with a little tiny front garden and stuff. There's not going to be many big gardens on this. The village is not going to have big gardens. They'll have small little patios or just areas for them to grow a bit of veg and whatnot. It's not going to be a huge thing. Yeah, because there are no cars. That is the thing with Whittington. This was built pre-cars, obviously. And they did not cater for cars. They did not want cars on their lot. So all the villagers have got bikes. Every single villager have got bikes. So we need to make that apparent as well. And give them all bikes so they can cycle around everywhere. What a lovely thought. There is a village in Devon. I have been to this village as well. I will leave a link up there. It's popping up into the top right of your screen now of a vlog. A lovely little village in Devon called Clovelly, which is on the north coast of Devon. And it's gorgeous. And there's no cars there at all because it's far too steep. So they don't allow cars in. Yeah, I think that'd be perfect, actually. I have a little lane coming down here. Oh, I'm feeling it. It's all coming slowly together, but I am feeling it. I'm going to get rid of you, put you all the way along to there like that. Okay. Kind of left a gap there for some reason. I think it's because I was going to put greenery there, wasn't it? I'll still leave it there anyway. So what I need to do now is bring out a landscaping palette of beautiful things, including a couple of trees for the churchyard itself. I'm going to be doing them everywhere. So let me grab out a nice palette and we will start landscaping this a little bit more. Okay, I've pulled out a few bits and bobs here and there. And we're going to make a start on just doing a little bit of a hedgerow along this bit. I'm wondering if that's a bit big. Yeah, it needs to be that big. And what I'm going to do is just place this all the way along the edge of this church wall. Because what I'm thinking about doing with this one is just having a little bit of a walkway here. See, things are changing. We're still having the hill here going upwards, but I would like a walkway that kind of connects in with some stairs here as well. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. So I thought by lining it with some lovely hedges, I think that would really work. I'm not going to put I'm not going to put the pavement or anything in with the terrain paint until I have actually lifted the terrain up, just so I can see how much space we got going down there. And these are the lights in question that you're going to be seeing around the whole village here. I tried a few of them and I just thought these ones here were perfect. So I think I'm going to put in quite a few of these. So I'm going to do one there for the minute. Again, could change. Why do I keep sizing it down twice? Stop it. And I think what I'm going to do, I don't want to do any more than that actually. In fact, I'm going to keep it. Have I done it again? I've sized it down 3 times now. Honestly. Fish slapped. That's what can go on. Oh. Is that copying it the same size? I think it was. No idea what was going on then, but it was very strange. Okay, we'll keep them there for the minute. I've also pulled out some gravestones here. And I've pulled out some trees that I'm going to be plonking around in these areas here as well. So this one here is going to go maybe towards the back. In fact, you've probably got a bit more space. Do you know where? I'm going to put it. I'm going to put it here, along here like this. Flop that into position. Oh, she can get right in there. She's arching the back. Look. There we go. Yes. One there. And then I'm going to do this one right in the actual area here as well, which in turn is going to make me want to have to put some kind of soil down there, or even like his own little planter moment. I think that would be a good shout. And I've pulled out some gravestones as well. I think what I'm going to do is just have this one here. This is from the Life and Death expansion, because they just look like tombs to me. So I'm going to pull a couple of those out and maybe just have a row of them coming down from this way here. So let's get down to this level, shall we? And just plonk a few down. I may even leave a couple of empty plots for some dead people. I think that's what I'll probably do, to be honest. Yeah, I think that could work. And then another one here like this. Gorgeous. And I'll do that. And I'll leave this here a bit empty, just in case you have any happenings when you've got this save file, my loves. So when this save file does come out, I'm going to take a couple of weeks to get through or get together a big kind of video tour / machinima. I'm going to go to town on this one. I kind of want it to be like a mini movie, shall we say. And then you'll find out who the killer was and whatnot. So that is what is going to be happening as it is. So if I flop you around to here like that, I want a couple of benches down here. And I also want to connect it in with a path, but I don't want to use this same stone, I don't think. I think I want to go down the route of having some gravel, just fine gravel, all the way down to the bottom. I don't know what, though. It probably needs to be dark, so maybe that dark grey gravel would be the way to go. Is it you? No, here she is. Yes, that's the ticket. So I probably need to make this a little bit bigger, actually. Let's get you in front of the bench first, in fact. Let's bring it all the way to there. And then drag this along like this. Just get in a rough line for now. Bring that all the way down to here. And then I can widen it as needs be. There we go, look. Beautiful job. All the way down to the bottom. Oh, not that last bit. That was a bit weird. All the way to there. And then I think I'm going to gravel this whole area here, where these little tombs are. If I can bring you all the way in like that. Beautiful job. Stunning. And then under the benches as well. Oh, she's stunning. Makes me want to widen that just a little bit more. So I'm gonna widen it all the way to there. Yes. Yeah, that's gonna work. Hopefully. It does make these kind of small here. So I might even just push these as far as I possibly can into the wall. Just like that. And we don't need to go mad with the scaling. I think that's going to be fine. I think that will be absolutely fine. Now I'm just going to skirt in a little bit of a walkway here. I think I'll go 2 squares. Just so they can get and read that placard bit there. And then what we're going to do is get out this fence in the colour that we went for on the roof. And can I join it from there? Yeah, that's fine. And I'll wrap that. In fact, I'm going to bring you all the way down to there. Just so we can get some greenery in this point. I think it'd be very nice. So I'll fill this area in with a bit of soil there. Gorgeous. So there's more landscaping needed for that point there. I'm going to do a little bit more landscaping around here, obviously. I want some like longer grass and stuff, I think. I think that's what I want to do. And I've just pulled out this grave marker thing for there. And I like that. I had to size it up with the tool mod, but I think that kind of works. What would you... that's kind of intriguing. If we can get good colour matches. I don't think we can. I mean, there's a grey one there. What about if I size this down? That's a bit big. I mean, nothing's stopping us from just pulling it in a bit. Yes, because it's got a little thing down there as well. It does poke through the other side, but I'm going to leave that, I think. Oh, okay. Well, I want to do that for these three here as well. That one there doesn't really matter. That one's like a bit more of a monument, I would say. So let me pull out a few more and see what we can find. So I've actually sized them down again. I know it's off scale for the like height of Sims and stuff, but I'm going to do it anyway. We're doing it. It will be absolutely fine. Let's get some soil underneath of here as well. Why is that being like really weird? Stop it. We'll have to just go around the edge. That's fine. I can go around the edge of a different terrain paint and hope for the best there. Yeah, lovely. I think that could work quite kind of nice. Kind of nice indeed. Okay, I'm feeling a bush coming on here for some reason, like a big flowery bush. So I'm going to use the piss bush. I think it would just work there kind of nicely. Yes, with some more landscaping there, obviously. That will definitely work. Okay, well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull out the rest of the landscaping for this side here. So all of this bits, some grassy bits and stuff. And we'll put that around. So I've thought against doing like grassy bits behind these headstones and stuff. Because I just think that this would be really well maintained. So we're not doing that. It was in my head and I was like, do you know what, Aiden? You are right. You are right. You should go with that. And look at me, I'm going with it. So we're going to just do some nice terrain painting on these bits instead. Let's get some soil underneath of this whole wall. Around here and around there. And I would also like to meet the edge of that gravel with the same texture. So let's bring that all the way around too. I wish we had a smaller terrain brush. I really do. I'm putting it along here for now. And I'm going to go back in and re-gravel these bits here, just in front of the graved area itself, because they got the placards and stuff on, haven't they? I think that would make a lot more sense if we did that. Just plop them like this, or to there, and then we'll do that one up to there as well, just so it meets it in quite nicely. Oh, I'm for it indeed. And I think we should just do some kind of, well, I think that same one would be fine actually. Some kind of undershadow just under each of these areas here. Watch all my terrain paint disappear. Imagine if it did that. Can you imagine if it terrain, like we got to the end and all my terrain disappeared? I'd quit. I'd absolutely quit. I really would. We'll figure that one out in just a second. We'll do the same with this one as well. Soften up what we had. Lovely. There is a bit of grass on there now, but that's fine. Okay, we'll put some flowers and stuff on the graves as well. We will do that. But let's just get to here first and just gravel up to this one here as well. I think I'm going to go for a square. Just for a treat, you know, little treat today. And then do the exact same thing. Just on these bits here. Yes, I think that could work. We might as well just do that like that there. Yeah, I think this could work. I think it will bring it to life once I've got some flowers and stuff up on those graves. I think that will work quite nicely. Now for here, just a few little bits, pops of flowers, some colours and whatnot in this area. I think will work out quite well. Including a little bunch of pinkage. I think I want to do maybe a row of these actually. The front area. Yeah, that looks nice. And then we can just bloom up with some lavender over there. And we'll get a little rose bush for some scent. Plop you in that corner like that. Yes, I like that. Very nice indeed. We do need some lighting in here, however. And we'll pop a few of these around. Maybe just in the front, actually. Just a couple. Then one more over this side. Yeah, I'll do it. No, we'll do it over there. Lovely. Oh, that's going to be nice. Okay, yeah, lovely. And there we go. I've just popped a few flowers everywhere. We even stuck one in a little hole here. Look, gorgeous. Just to bring in some extra detail to that side. And I think I'm happy with how it looks. I'm not going to do any lighting down here because I do think these street lamps are going to be lined up this way. So I think that would already be enough lighting. So I'm not going to concentrate on that too much there. But what we are going to do is get over to this side here. Now, first things first, what I want to do is grab that same fence we had there, come around to this way, and find a good spot for this tree. I think it would probably, in fact, that is a good spot. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. I will move it into the middle though. There we are. Just so we've got a lovely little area for it there. And then I'm going to go in and get some soil underneath of here. Go for some darker soil here. Get this all the way around where this tree is. I think that will just look gorgeous. There's not going to be much in here. I just think there would be a nice area to have some benches down in a row here. And I might even do some kind of little church garden where they could grow some stuff. Because I think that would be a community activity as well. Oh, I think I want to do that, you know. Yeah, I'm going to do it. We're going to do a little area here. Okay, well, let's pull out these benches first. I think I'm going to go for different ones than the stone ones that we've used already. I'm really struggling with this UI. It's so bad. I can't wait for those mods to be fixed. I think it is the better building by. It usually is the culprit. I'm going to use these benches, I think. Yeah, I like these. I think just a couple of them would look really nice. Yeah, that's going to need to come up a little bit more. But let's align it with the front of this church area here, shall we? Bring that around to about there. Yes. Yeah, that's just perfect. Just what I wanted, with a little sound of water and stuff around there. So, with a little church garden, I don't know how I'm going to go about this, you know. I honestly think planters is going to be the only way we can go. I even tried a fence then, and it didn't look realistic. It looked a bit weird. But I think planters would be the best way for us to go here. I do want to leave a nice 2-tile walkway between everything, really, like around, I mean like the pathway around, just so there's a good routing area. Okay, if I can get you, can I get a couple, that bloody fountain's in the way. I just don't think that one would be that close to that fountain. It's not realistic. But just an area for them to grow some bits and bobs out. Yeah, I think that looks fine. You can grow herbs and stuff there and come and pick them whenever they wish. I think that's a good shout. I am going to recolor these benches as well. I'm going to bring them down to that kind of like tone instead. Yeah, I think we could get another one in here. We could get another one there. Let's see that. Yes. Oh, I think that could work. Let's pull you right in though. Just like that. There we are. Okay. Yeah. I think that looks fine. I still want to add details in there. I do. And I think I'm going to do that by just adding in some more planters. And I'm also not feeling those benches anymore. Things are progressing. We're going to use these benches here. And at least these get a little bit of gameplay out of them because people come and just weirdly sit at them and point at the sky, don't they? I'm just going to do 2 as well. I'm going to do 1 there. Let's get the planter in the middle. You're far too big though, love. Let's get you whiffled in the middle like that. And then those benches either side. Yeah, that looks nice. I like that. And I thought about these here as well because they kind of match in with the palette really nicely. So maybe a couple of these on each side. They are very large though. We will size them down. Whiffle them into there. Just like so. I'm not going to put any lighting on this side here either because this street or church view is going to be having lighting anyway, so it doesn't really make sense. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, do I want to like put a couple of these at the front of the church? I think I do, you know. One there. In fact, let's put them right in front of the pillars. Like that. Oh, that's nice, yes. Yes, indeed. And I want to add a couple more of these. Maybe just over here, actually. Flop you to there. And then I'm going to get you in the middle and flop you to around about there. Oh, she's looking smashing. She's coming along, isn't she? She really bloody is. I'm for it. Yeah, I'm happy with the church as it is for now. I still may add some more details and stuff on. This could do with a window up there, actually. Oh, actually. I don't think the swatches are great, but let me just see. I don't hate it. That's the thing. I do not detest it. It's not perfect, but it's not great. And that is the Sims 4 in a nutshell. Oh, the black looks okay. Oh, actually. Maybe. We'll leave it there for now. Maybe I'll get accustomed to that and end up liking it. Oh, do you know what? I don't mind it. Now I keep looking back. I'm kind of feeling it. Anyway, here we go. We need to do this village green, don't we? First things first, let's get rid of that bloody hideous fence. In fact, do you want to border it at all? I think we should. With one of these. Let's have a look at that. Oh. No. I just think that's a bit of a trip hazard myself. What about if we did it with this one instead? Oh, that does work, but I don't think brown's the right colour. I think we should go grey with it, to be honest. Like this tone. I can't see what this looks like until it's done. Oh, no, not all of you, my love. You silly bum. All the way along to there. Just in these bits. Yeah, that's going to work for me. That is going to work. And we're going to do a striped lawn. This is the pride and joy of the village. They really maintain this area, so I want it to look extra perfect, to be honest with you. I might even go down the route of actually using the grass floor tiles. This could be... It could work, actually. Let me see. Oh, I'm going to do it. I didn't think that was going to work, and it does. Oh, that's going to save a lot of time. That's going to... Oh, and I've pulled out these dirt piles for underneath the tree, so the tree doesn't look like it's just stuck onto grass, you know? So there we go. Slap me on the tits and call me Sheila, my loves. There we go, yes. I think I'm going to put gravel on this bit here and maybe just connect it through the front with this pathway. I wasn't going to connect in those areas. I won't connect the others, but I think I'll just connect the one. That's what we're going to do. We have a plan, loves. Let's get cracking. So, oh, you're going to go, oh, I can put soil underneath that. That should work. And we can do that as well. That's fine. Oh, is that in the right position? Oh, I don't know where we are now. I need the grid. Let's get the darker soil in. Let's get the darker grass in just so I can see where we're working here. Oh, that's just off. Oh, fish slap. That's what's happening. Right, you all the way along here. Beautiful. We're going to make this work. I will make it work. All the way down. And then we'll get in the darker bits. All the way down. Oh, what a lawn. Oh, pride and joy. I've already told you. It's their absolute pride and joy. I can't see where I am. There we are. And then the same up here. Doobie-doo, like that. And then a little whifty-woo, like that. Oh, yes. That's the ticket. That is the bloody ticket, if I do say so myself. I'm going to flop these all the way along to here as well. Doop-de-doo. And then like that. And we'll whiffle those in like this. Okay. Yes, I'm happy with that. Okay, lovely, lovely, lovely. Can we get rid of you, you, and you? I'm not going to border that, I don't think. But what I do want to do is bring that stone texture out. And... oh. It's a bit large. Bring that all the way to there. Just like that. Shorten that size down. Go to there with it. I think that will work. And then I'm going to use that lovely gravel, this one. And put the gravel all the way around here. You know? We're doing it, loves. We are doing it. Bring that all the way to there. I might even just gravel up to that edge there like that. Yeah, that's fine. And then do the same down here. gravel there as well. Beautiful. Oh! And then the same here as well. Lovely jubbly. Stunning. Do I want to gravel it to there? Yeah, I think I do. Do I? No idea. And then underneath of the hedges. We're going to go... Oh, I don't know if I can do it. I can, yes. I'm just going to put this underneath of the hedges. I might even bring the smaller brush out, to be honest. Let's get that softness down a bit. There we go. All the way there. Can I see what I'm doing here? Not really. All the way to there. And around on this side. Oh, stunning. Stunning. Right, and this one. Yeah, I think that works. Smashing. Smashing. Now, my thoughts were with this. I don't know. Oh, can I not size that up? Don't say that. Please let me start. There we go. Just putting a few of these around the actual tree area. Just so it makes sure it looks like it's in the ground properly. That's compost. They get the compost from the farm's manure to make these trees flourish. That's the storyline. Thank you. And then the same with this one here as well. Let me see this. You need to come out just... in fact, I think we're going to need 3 here. There we go, look. Oh, she's smashing. Yes. I'm into that. And I think I'm going to bring those same benches that we've got over here. But I think maybe... Oh, no, that colour does work here, actually. I would like... Oh, they can. Oh, good. I didn't think they were going to be able to fit in then. One there, one there. Oh, they're not going to be able to fit on the other side because it's a little bit bigger. It's a little bit smaller on that side. Is 2 benches okay? What about if I did one here and one here, like this? Do you know what? I prefer that. Yeah. And I think they'll be able to get in and use that quite easily. And I would probably want to put a bin in this area as well, to be honest. That's not the right... you need to come right to the edge, as do you. Come here. Go there. Yes. Oh, I'm for it. It's almost making me want to now put these in here. Oh. Oh, made me jump. If I can put you maybe there. Let me see. Oh, yes. I do believe so. I don't know if I want to do 4, though. Maybe... I just don't know. I think we can make this work with 4. Let's put 4 in for now. That could change again. I just don't know if it looks a little bit crowded. No, I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Once we've got other things, like everything else is around, I can just vision it. I think we're going to be okay with that. Oh, she's looking lovely. Yeah, there we go. So there's not going to be much stuff on here at all. I want to leave the village green completely free of anything. But then you can bring your picnics out. You can picnic out under here. I think that's the vibe I want to go with that. So that, my loves, is where we are going to leave it now. Just a little bit more detail in, you know. I think it's just really bringing everything to life a little bit more. As always, this is a community-based video. If you've got any ideas, get them down below, because I love to implement your ideas into my builds. I really do. Especially ones like these. But I think that is looking smashing. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of happy with how this has turned out. I really am. So this is where I'm going to leave it. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekends, my dears. I will be back on Tuesday with the final part of my Same House 5 Decades series. And that's it. Leave me some lovely comments down below, and I'll see you all next week. Goodbye.